Hey guys, it's Caged Apex here, and today I wanted to talk about how to deal with bullying. If you show them that the people that's bullying you, if you show them that it doesn't bother you, they'll quit for a little while until you start showing them that you're having problems again, and then they'll start back. But as long as you show them it doesn't bother you, then they'll stop. They won't bother you anymore. Like, they're spreading rumors or if they're just picking on you every day, then just ignore them and they'll eventually stop. But not if they're hitting you or anything like that, you need to go tell someone, because if you hit them back, all it's going to do is get you in trouble. I know from experience. So if they start hitting you, go tell someone, tell an adult, and if they don't deal with it, tell your parents, and your parents will deal with it. I know that from experience. Now, the same thing applies with cyberbullying, except for you're not going to get hit with cyberbullying. I mean, they can't. Cyberbullying is online bullying. So if you show them that it doesn't bother you and just keep your head held up high, then, they're going to leave you alone and they're not going to bother you anymore. Maybe you can maybe you can be nice to them and try to turn them into your friend instead of your bully. And sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. But 9 times out of 10, 5 times out of 10, it's going to work. It's a 50-50 chance that you can turn them into your friend. I've turned a few of my bullies into friends, but it it was a hard thing to do because all of the things that they have done to me over the years. I mean, I was beaten up, called names, they spreaded rumors, and then I just decided to do something that I shouldn't have done, which was give up. My grades failed. I was failing every class. My grades just fell straight down. I dug myself a hole that I couldn't get out of, and then I finally picked myself up and dusted myself off, and I just pretended like I didn't care anymore. After that, once I picked myself up and dusted myself off, I pretended like I didn't care what they were saying, and they stopped. I mean, once I got in high school, they just stopped because actually, once I got in 8th grade, from 8th grade to where I'm at now, I don't get bullied anymore. I mean, a little bit happened in 10th grade, a little bit of bullying, but they stopped because they realized it wasn't going to bother me. And lately I have been going through some things. I'm not going to say what I've been going through on camera, but the best way to deal with bullying and cyberbullying is to pretend like it doesn't bother you. Even though deep down inside it hurts, just pretend like it doesn't bother you and never give up. That's a quote from WWE superstar John Cena. Never give up. I'm not trying to copyright him or anything. I'm just saying, never give up. Now, I will tell you the story about how I got bullied. I mean, when I was in 5th grade is when it started. I'm not going to say the people's names that were bullying me because I don't have their permission to say their names on here. But they called me names. They were beating me up every day. I'd come home mad. There was one day where I came home mad and I just got on the weight machine and started lifting weights. I was so mad that day I lifted 200 pounds. I lifted 200 pounds with ease that day. That's how mad I was. And as you can see, I'm not that big of a guy, so, I mean, and I don't work out a lot anymore. I, Working out's just not my thing. I mean, it is, but it ain't. I mean, I work out every now and then. I do push-ups, sit-ups, planks, stuff like that every now and then, but I don't work out a lot. I don't do CrossFit or bodybuilding or anything like that. So, but yeah, they every day they would pick on me and spread rumors about me. They would pass me a note saying it was from a girl, and saying that in the note it would say that she likes me and she's wanting to date me. And then I would just grab that note, I'd walk over to them, and I'd read the note first, and then I'd close it up, walk over to them, rip it up in their face, and then throw it in the garbage. I showed them that it didn't bother me, and yeah, they laughed about it, but at least, I mean, I showed them it didn't bother me, and after a while they stopped. In 8th grade, they just stopped because it didn't bother me anymore. And from 8th grade on, my grades had picked back up, and the only the only thing that I was failing this year, I can't remember what it was. I think it was science. Yeah, it was science, and I think history. That's the only two things I was failing this year. But that's because those two subjects are hard for me to do. I'm not that good at science, and I'm not that good at history. Even though some people are good at science and history, I'm not. I, I would tell you why, but that's a little personal. I would tell you what happened to me a long time ago, but that's a little personal. Um, all I'm gonna say is I have some brain damage. Um, I was little when it happened. I almost died. Actually, I did die, but they brought me back. Um, I was in the hospital for 8 hours. I'm not going to tell you why I was in the hospital for 8 hours or like what happened because that's personal. But that's why I'm not good at science or history because I have brain damage. And if you want to show people that you are more than what they think you are and that you're smarter, if you want to show people that you're smarter than what they think you are, then you need to work hard, study, and get good grades. Because I'm not that good of a student. I don't make a lot of good grades. I do have a B in algebra, but I work hard in algebra because last year algebra, it almost failed me. But this year I've been working hard in algebra and I've got a B. Now back to the subject. There was this one night where I was at a football game and I went in the bathroom, and Clay Farley and a few of his friends, they followed me in the bathroom. They let me use the bathroom, but when I opened the stall door, they grabbed me and beat me down and then smashed my head into the side of a toilet and broke the toilet with my head. I had to get stitches. Mom and Dad probably don't remember that, but I do. That was a really bad night for me. I had to get stitches, and eventually I did get my revenge. I don't remember how, but I did. I know that karma came back and bit them in the ass because they're not doing so good nowadays. They are not doing good nowadays. And do I like to see people struggle? No, I don't. Even if they bullied me, I don't like to see people struggle. I like to help people. I like to see people motivated to do something. I like seeing people smile, happy, laughing. I mean, I'm a warm-hearted person. I'm not a cold person. I like the heat. So, I mean, I don't really, and the heat doesn't really have, me liking heat has nothing to do with me wanting to see people succeed. That's just something that I personally want to see everyone succeed, because everybody deserves a chance to do anything they want to do. And I also believe in second chances. Everybody, if they mess up the first time, they deserve a second chance to give it another try. Well, here's the thing. If you truly have a dream, never give up on that dream. You can achieve that dream as long as you put your heart and soul, blood, sweat, and tears, and your entire mind to it. As long as you set your entire mind to it and do all those things I just said, you will succeed in your dream. My dream used to be to become a professional wrestler, and I could easily get into the wrestling business right now. But I'm choosing not to because I'm doing YouTube videos to help people. That didn't sound good. I think my cat just broke something. Mufasa, what the hell are you doing? What'd you break? That's fine, don't look at me. Just pretend like you don't even hear me. Fuck you too. Anyways, guys, don't let the bullying bother you. And if it does bother you, pretend like it doesn't bother you, because trust me when I say this, I know from experience, if you act like it doesn't bother you, they will leave you alone until you start showing signs of depression and sadness. Then they will start back. But if that happens, start pretending like you're happy. Put a smile on your face. Go to school with a smile on your face. And pretend like their bullying doesn't bother you, and they'll just quit again.
And tell someone.
And like my dad said, tell someone that they're bothering you. Because believe it or not, I used to have to tell people every day that they were bothering me because they just didn't want to stop. And they eventually got tired of getting in trouble, and they realized it wasn't bothering me, and those two things combined, they just stopped. So with that being said, that's the end of this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. This is Caged Apex, and I will see you guys later. I'm out. Oh, one more thing. Subscribe to this channel, like my videos, and that's it for this video. This is Caged Apex, and I'm out. Peace.